to stream. I don't know why you're giving me that face. I haven't done anything yet, I don't think. Hello! Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm very sore, a little bit cranky. But I'm excited to play a game. I have a list of all the dungeons today, so we're gonna do that. How was your day? How you doing? Like, I think I'm still playing audio, yeah. My dog is nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna I changed some overlay stuff on the game overlay. I don't know if... it's fine. I was gonna actually clip part of my skin. I have like a... what do you call it? Like a skin... it's not a skin tag. Hangnail. Kind of like a hangnail. Kind of. So usually I turn on... well, I guess I should do that right now. Like, usually I have this on, so you can see, like, the puppy camera a little bit better. But in the other overlay, I sort of turned off the puppy cam, so I don't know if we're necessarily gonna need it. I don't know. At this current moment, I'm fine with just the darkness, but I don't know. Maybe I'll turn it back on, but for now, you'll see it. I rearranged some stuff. Yeah. But how was your Friday? Mine has been very busy. My squats also today were like, they were okay. They weren't fabulous. I don't know if it was because I was a bit tired. Hi, Prof. I finally embraced it. Embrace what? I don't want to say I embraced the darkness, but I don't know. For right now, it's okay. I think I mostly streamed in the dark. Well, I have 2 sets of lights. I don't know. Depends on my mood. I don't know. I feel like like every week or so, I change my mind about how I want things done. So here we are. Now I'm like, puppy cam is like secondary. It's fine. People will live. Because I feel like I get more questions of where are the dogs, like when they're not like laying on the bed, as if like they're forced to sit there. It's like they can just do whatever they want. The lights are never on. My lights are only on usually in the room I'm in. Like okay, so I have a light next to my bed, which is always on, unless I'm asleep. But every other light in the house is usually not on. I don't know, but I do have timer lights on though. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know. I have lights when I use them. I don't know. Do you just use your monitor? Prof is like that one meme where it's like, you know, the dude who's like sitting in front of his computer and he just like goes and shuts the blinds, like shuts the curtains. No, that's too dark. That's too dark. I need like some. Usually I prefer yellow lighting compared to like the LED, like the white lights. But the white lights like look better on camera. So here we are. Like you can see it sometimes when my light turns on with the timer. Like all of my regular lights are yellow because I like the warm light. It's like, I don't know, comfort. I don't even know if overhead lights work. A soft lamp lighting. Yeah, same. Soft lamp lighting. I have overhead lights. These ones are really harsh. These ones are harsh. The ones in the living room are very dim. They're almost useless. The ones in my bedroom are also very harsh. Like, I like them. I like using lamp lights unless I need an overhead light. Like, let's say I'm like picking a splinter out of my nail or something. I don't know. I want a bright light, and my top lights are overhead, are really bright. So, unless I, like, need them, I won't really use them. You totally shut your blinds if the sunlight makes me not see a damn thing in the hot night maps. Well, yeah, if you have, like, fucking glare, you can't see anything. Yeah. Man, I remember back when, like, I think it was when I first started streaming. Like, there was a window right here to my left. And the glare was so bad, but it's like, it was either close the curtains or don't see the screen, so I was forced to close the curtains basically perpetually. And I don't like being in darkness all the time. I feel like it makes me really sleepy, so I would just get so annoyed that I couldn't open the blinds. I don't know. My apartment was really dark. It was really dark. So like 3 moves ago, oh my god, so it was, I started in my apartment, then I went to the old condo, my mom's house, this condo, yeah. It was a long time ago. It was so long ago. this point, I'm like a professional mover, but it's fine. It's just, I'm a nomad, but I think I've settled for right now. Knock on wood. Where's wood? Knock on wood. So we're sitting here for a minute. Yeah, but my week was a little cray-cray. If you missed on my Discord post, I was out of power again on Wednesday because it rained for 10 minutes. It rained for like literally fucking 10 minutes. There was thunder. The power at work went out a little bit, like it flickered, but I was like, oh shit. Like if power at work is flickering, my internet is gone, my electricity is gone. So I'm trying to come home and it's like all the street lights are off. It took me forever to get home. Just for lunch, and then it took me kind of forever to go get back to work. But my power did come back eventually. The internet came back within like 6 hours or something, which is kind of a lot, but I was at work anyway. Yeah, so that was fun. You know, the storms have begun. And then, what else happened that was exciting? That was it in terms of excitement. Nothing super crazy. Minus the power. Oh, I need to get my elbow sleeve. Where did I put that? It's like, my elbow is already sore. Hi, Extra. Ugh, my patients today, we were so busy at work. So busy. But I made the day fly by. I don't know. And I got paid today, so that was kind of nice. Hello, 96. Long time no see. How you doing? Alright, so I do have a list of dungeons to run today. We're going to do some trials today. I need to level my Dragoon today. I'm like right there, I'm at the cusp. So hopefully we do that. But let me show you the new overlay. You did develop tennis elbow? Bummer. I mean, I have sort of a similar problem. It's called golfer's elbow. So tennis elbow is on the outside, golfer's elbow is on the inside. Basically with how I move my arms for work, like, and even sometimes when I play video games, just like gets really irritated. So this thing is like my best friend. I wear it all the time. So happy Friday. I got some coffee. Oh, okay. Let's fix that. How's that? Thank you, 96. I appreciate you and your encouragement. We all need a little bit of encouragement now and then. I think my mic is still good, though. Hi, Zig! Happy Friday, my friend. How you doing? Let's turn that off. I have my little dungeon feed. All is well. I probably should put my hair down. It's like in a nice little bundle right here. I keep meaning to schedule a haircut, but I have not had that done yet. Oh. Relic weapon? Hello! Like, what is happening? Sorry. Every time I click off screen, the audio drops. What's up, my head? So, I played a little bit yesterday. I just ran some dungeons. I want to get this character, this class, to 50. I have a list of dungeons we need to get through. We need to continue Bahamut's trials. Bahamut's trials? I forget her name. Am I going to do anything extreme? I doubt it. I doubt it. Honestly, I just want to cover up the grays at this point. I'm not adventurous. The Coils. Thank you so much. Yes, I want to do the Coils. I also got this little pet, because I ran... Is it Arum Vale or something like that? I don't know. Look at it! He's so chungus and cute! And he's drooling. He's drooling, but he's cute. Green and blue? What? My hair? See, I used to want to dye my hair like a bright blue when I was like 17. And my mom and my parents were like, no, that's weird, don't do that. Like, they're very like, what the fuck is that? So I kind of wish I did do it then, because at this point, I think it's too much. I don't know. I feel like it's a little too much for where I am right now. I can't do it. It more looks like midlife crisis for me. Did I have fun? I did! It was very fun because I got this little pet. It was kind of annoying because we did wipe a couple of times. The healer was new. And I actually did a run yesterday. It was like a single instance. We were doing Ifrit. And the tank was so rude. It was so rude. Like, the healer was telling him, like, can you tank properly? Like, can you turn the bad guy away from the rest of the party? And he's like, no, I don't give a shit. I'm like, hot damn! 23 is no time for a midlife crisis. I don't know. I feel like some people can pull it off with certain looks, and I feel like I'm not at that place to pull it off. Like, I think I would more be self-conscious with it. You don't always have smooth boobs, apparently. Yeah. I feel like for me it would look midlife crisis. Root tanks or healers in the low stuff, don't forget that's like 1%. Yeah. Like, overall it's been pretty nice, but the occasional rude person is like, I could live without that. Okay, how about we first run, I want to do my daily roulette first and foremost, and then we can start picking up dungeons and coils. I do need some more tomes, because I wanted to get my eye level up, and my eye level is like really fucking bad right now, as you can see. So I do need a couple more of these. Yeah, tank along something along those lines, but more to the other end of the spectrum. He refused to turn his tank stance on. The whole reason was because a good tank doesn't need tank stance. I mean, if you're losing aggro, you're not a good tank. I'm just saying. Which is like for people that are helpful, but since anyone can unlock it. You get those who come in that are rude, and it feels like some runs are wasting their time. Honestly, like, if you don't want to play with random, stop complaining. You don't play my sub. People are so butt mad. I don't know. People are rude. Oh, I believe that. Okay. Does anyone want to run a roulette with me? Hi, Hidden! Job quest will give you a few gear parts as well. Yes, Ironworks stuff is overshadowed. I have one piece of Ironworks for this class, but I can't put it on yet. I need to be level 50. But I bought it anyway. Yeah, please, come with. You get that here and there? Yeah, I know. Well, especially because they announced that WoW Dragonflight was apparently going to be released in December, which is like, you just announced the X-Pack like 2 months ago. Not even. And you're telling me that it's going to show up in 6 months? You're telling me we're getting a polished game in 6 months. X. I don't believe you at all. So, I don't know. I don't really buy pre-orders. I'm not going to go give Blizzard any more money. I don't even know if I'm going to play this X-Pack. I say that now. But I hope to, I don't know. I really don't want to give Blizzard any more money. They don't deserve it. Oops. Ah! How do I do this? Invite. The last one only come out a year ago or a little more. No, it's been a while. It's been a while, because it was when I was at my mom's house, I think it came out. Or before that. You just need to find me. You can send me a friend request. Unless your friend log is totally full, then ignore me completely, that's fine. No pre-orders, people, it's a sure way to get disappointed. And Asmongold was talking about this, and he was saying, like, pre-orders is a nice way for companies to, like, gauge how many servers they need, so they can, like, adjust accordingly. But he's like, you as a consumer have no fucking reason to buy a pre-order. Like, you're not getting anything, you're not getting it sooner, don't buy a fucking pre-order. Patch content? So far, honestly, we've done, like, a couple of dungeons, and we started the Coils, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna pick up there, post AR questing, hopefully? There's just so many things I need to do. But so far, so good. You need to hop over? Take your time. It's not a digital game. Yeah, exactly. It's not gonna sell out. You're not gonna get early access, unless you get, like, some collectible or something, like, which you don't. WoW doesn't give you things, unless you're, like, subbed. So, I don't know. Hi, X! Yeah, so I'm just not. You open to level DPS? Yeah, go for it. I'm not picky. I'm sure other people will help out. Synced? No, not synced. Yes, we are on Sargantus, but any one in Ether is fine. Final Fantasy XIV has run out of the digital copies. They ran out of keys? Yikes. I mean, I guess it's possible, but it's like, it's a randomly generated number, like, just make more. I don't know. I mean, good for them. They stopped the sale due to the flood of the service. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. They're just like, actually, we're gonna hold off because we underestimated the number of people that want to play. Which is like, you know, good for you. I feel like WoW's just perpetually on the downhill. Thank you, Zig. Oops. When Endwalker launched, they stopped selling the game. Hi, Carly! I thought they ran out of keys. Thing was for that Grubhub pizza emote. What? You get a pizza emote? They stopped putting up closer to or population. Just make more servers. Ooh, I like your crown. Oh, anyone else? Smithhead, do you want to play or are you occupied? Yeah, please. Feel free to play whatever class you like. I don't care, I'm not picky. You liked kettle-cooked jalapeno chips? Kettle-cooked chips hurt my teeth, though. Don't they, like, hurt your mouth? They're so hard. And thank you for being the first person to answer my question. I still think I'm a sucker for the hot... Well, that's not hot Cheetos. It's Cheetos jalapeno. Just eat teeth. I cannot even just like think of the texture of chewing on a tooth. Teeth are so hard. Okay, I'm gonna go leveling. Again, I need a lot of poetics, but I need to get this character to fucking level 50 first. Off we go. Salt and vinegar. You know I don't like salt and vinegar. Blech. 1 out of every 20 people reads the title. Nobody reads titles! I don't know. Should I write something stupid in there? I don't know. Do you just see my cute face and you're just like, I have to click this girl's upstream? Oh, I'm Tara. That's fine. Just pull as much shit as possible. I was elected to read. Oh, dear. I have no spells. Or buttons, I should say. I mean, it's a good thing I skim stuff. I don't actually read. I get, like, the gist of it, and then usually I read it wrong, too, which is kind of fun. It's a good time. He said I'm new. It's my first time, I'm shy. I'm sorry. You usually just instantly to theater mode. Ah, okay. You like full screen. Am I on your top monitor? Pringles original, you wouldn't even try it. The recipe has changed, really. I like Pringles. I used to like the... Okay, so I used to put the Pringles in my mouth with the seasoned side towards your tongue. The pizza flavor is so good. But I have not had Pringles in a long time. I think they used to sell them at Costco, like the variety pack. Like, I can't justify buying all that. Really? You think so? That's a shame. Like I don't know, how much do the cylinders sell for, do you know? I have not bought Pringles. Or like the large one. Is it like, if it's more than like $3, it's overpriced. They seem super artificial. Are they even made of potatoes? I don't even know. Pickle flavor? Try it. Like, I literally used to lick the seasoning off of it. I was one of those really girls. Totally different taste and texture. You kind of make me want to go try some. curious. It might be so artificial it's good. Like, you know, like Cheese Whiz. It's like so synthetic, but it's like kind of delicious, you know? Lay's stacks. What is Lay's stacks? 2 for $5? That's not bad. It could be worse. I thought it would be more. I would never buy it. I don't even think it crosses my field of vision when I'm at the store. Also, I try not to go in the chips aisle. Or if I do, I'll buy like the popcorn, like the smart pop, which is pretty good. It sounds cursed. It's like Lay's in a tube, but Pringles. It's like Pringles in a tube, but Lay's. I would try it. I'm gonna assume it's like a nacho cheese flavor. Somebody brought, I think it was the manager, brought like an assorted case of like, you know, little individual chips that you put in your lunchbox. And I think it was done within like 2 days. Like it was completely empty. Like, yep, we're a bunch of really hungry kids. The industrial size trail mix and eat that whole thing. Hey! I didn't eat all of it in one sitting, did I? No, it was maybe like 2. I ate so much. I put on so much weight. But it's I want to say half muscle. I really gotta weigh myself every once in a while. Maybe tomorrow. Doritos 3D. They don't make that anymore, do they? Like the ones that were like a little cone shaped? The Lay's company that sells packed air with a few chips. I think I saw a TikTok where it was like, it was packed all the way to the brim, and it was considered like a defect. Because they couldn't sell that. And I'm like, the fuck? Be damned if you spend $5 and you get an entire bag of chips. I'd be so happy. Do you have to weigh yourself? I want to take measurements. I want to take measurements of everything, just to see like where I am. To see if I'm putting on muscle. Hi, Nick! Guacamole flavored? I don't think I've seen guacamole flavored burrito. I take it. I would have some. I like guacamole. And I actually did get Mexican food today for lunch. I have so much like leftover like meat because one of my coworkers, I guess, bought too much food for lunch to work. And he's like, oh hey, do you want this? And it was like an entire fucking container of ceviche. And I was like, absolutely, because his mom made the ceviche, and I'm like, homemade food, hello. So it actually took me 2 days to eat all that. So I have some leftover meat, so that's what I had for lunch. Even though I really just wanted next week. At this point, all of my inventory is, their loot is just trash. Oh dear, okay. We just insta-aggro. Yeah, but I gotta ask him how his mom makes that. It's really good. I'm so tired. I don't have time for a nap today either. Because by the time I finished the gym, I got home and took a shower and cooked. It was time to stream. An hour? Oh my goodness. My inventory, I think, is pretty tidy right now. I actually sold a bunch of... I put a bunch of stuff up for sale on the auction house, I think. I set up a retainer because I hadn't done that before. And I was like, okie dokie, I guess we're doing that now. So I have a bunch of stuff up, but I think most of it is just like junk. Was that your nap for the week? Plantain chips? I don't know if I've had plantain chips before. That sounds good. Sir, hit the button, please. There was actually a phase for a very brief moment that I was actually really obsessed with like banana chips, or is it called banana chips? Or like dehydrated banana pieces. And I was like totally obsessed with them. I ate like an entire bag of it, and then I got like really sick of it. I don't know. I binge a food to the point that I can't stand it anymore. And that's what I did. But it was delicious. You actually bought a fourth retainer and a skip because you can't bother to get fishing supplies by yourself anymore. Well, that's okay too. Oh, did I level up? That's trash. Just all these trash. Thank you for the run, friends. I mean, why do you need 4 of them, though? What are the other 3 doing? I know nothing about what retainers do, because currently mine just has inventory. He has all of my dyes. And I don't know how much effort you guys put in your retainers, but I literally pressed randomize for his aesthetic. I don't care what he looks like at all. I needed him to just do the job. Let's see. Juice. No, that's not what I want. Recommended here. So now I can put this shit on. Much better. Oh, I look so cute! Okay. I need... Now that I can use this character for fun stuff, I need more poetics. 130? Yeah. We need some legs. No, we actually need hands. Maybe I can buy hands. Hands and feet. Let's see. I named him Dahlia's man because I didn't realize you also can't use names that other people have used. I'm like, this is literally like an NPC. Zig, I'm actually gonna run quite a few things. If you want to hang around or not, totally up to you. I have a list of dungeons and trials I'm gonna do. But you got 5? What for? But if you have stuff to do, Zig, don't worry about it. Do not worry. Department of... Say department. Okay, let's see. So this is 130. I need hands. Sir, hands. There we go. Why is this his... Oh, and maybe I have nice hands? I need the positive. Give me a positive. Why is this like this? The name of the retainer is what's displayed on the auction house. I personally do not care. Crafting materials, it saves time. Oh, cool. How do you get mounts and minions? I clearly have no idea. Item level 49, so feet should be fine. This is feet. But my defense is lower. It doesn't really matter, I guess, as long as I have the item level. You're gonna run X? I have no idea what X is. Go to the top of the list and if you sort by job. Oh, thank goodness. What am I under? I'm not a monk, I'm not a sage. What is it under? Lancer, Dragoon, I don't know what RPR is? Reaper? Gladiator. Oh, thank you. That should have been very easy. Okay, so let's see. What? On my head, I have a level 43. Let's do that. Oh, I can't afford that one. Son of a bitch. Okay, sometimes I do really dumb stuff, like not see that I can scroll down. I need more, so I can't do anything with this yet. Spear funded? Is that Does that mean anything? Yes. $45 means it can give you mats. Oh, that's good to know. Well, I want to go pick up. Oh. I mean, it's level, like, 5. I don't know if these need to be high item levels. I actually have no idea. They're all, like, level 5 and 30. 5, 5, 18, 30, 5. Oh, whoops. Why? It's angering me? Oh, no. Okay, let's see my other class. 115. Oh, look at that! Okay, should I just go buy some stuff? That's so embarrassing. Don't look. Can we just go buy a few things? That's so embarrassing. It's fine. Can I just go to a vendor and buy some decent level stuff? It doesn't even have to be a poetic. I could just fucking go to the auction house. I mean... yeah, even still, though. Item level 37.
That's what she said.
Bahamut. Hello. I need left side gear, too. But that's why I was working on it. Like, I have the one that's... what the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot to save the, oh, what is this? Who is this? Oh, hi, Zig. You have 60,000? Oh, well, I'm glad that there's an outlet for you. What? No, you don't need to give me money. No, 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 that's not necessary. I have plenty. I have 456,000. He said go buy gear. I'm crying. How much is gear? Is it expensive? Like, I don't know what to give you. Why are you buying gear on Dragoon? A job that's so close to my summoner's level. Hope my summoners... yeah, thank you. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Let me see. Hang on. Recommended gear. Let's put that on. Open my glamour plate. Buy that. Okay. Update gear set. Okay, so my summoner... out of here. My summoner is 115. Somebody... I forget who it was. Who was it that gave me gear for my summoner? All of my stuff is, like, 115. They crafted it for me. So that's why I'm putting stuff on my Dragoon, because this one seems okay for right now. I appreciate the thought. I thank you, Zig. Materia on your gear and your spirit bond's 100. You can remove the materia and it could get stronger. I don't think I have any materia on anything. But might as well run this for a little bit. Like, man. You gotta right click and then extract materia right now. Yeah, we're a work in progress, Sig. We're a work in progress. Just baby steps, okay? Let's go. Let me go to Vesper Bay and see if Urianger will talk to me at all. See if we can give me more Coils and Bahamut. Because that gives me poetics too. We all gotta start somewhere. Which is, you know, level 1. I can get material from that piece of gear. Ah, okay. Okay. You want him? No, I actually don't really like Urianger as of right now. Look at that. But if he can get me the next coil of Bahamut... because I only have 5? think? Yeah, see? Alize's pledge. Yeah, let's do it. Oop. Hi, Alize. It's so nice to see you. Full glad am I for thy safe return. Lady Alize hath appraised me of thy many experiences. As thou wilt doubtless be aware, Master Louis was my lady's grandsire. Gravely concerned was I for her safety, but 'twould seem I not need have been so. With all my heart I do thank thee for watching over her. But come, thou must speak it with Mistress Alize, upon which transpired with the binding coil. May it serve to bring us closer to the truth of the calamity. Let's keep going. Shall we begin then? Urianger, I understand you have a report of your own to share with us. Honestly. Aye, my lady. Even as thou didst emerge from the depths, an etheric disturbance betokening primal activity was observed. In Mordona was it marked first. By comparison of time and magnitude, we have since deduced its origin, the Cartanu Flats. Strange. There have been no reports of primal activity in that region. It could only have been Bahamut. Sorry, it's my toy. It would certainly explain how we came to be in northern Thanalan. Somehow, the cavern took us all the way from Vilbrand to the heart of Ardenald. 'Twould seem so, my lady. She's so petite. It's all but certain, then. After Bahamut disappeared 5 years ago, he hid himself deep beneath Cartano and has since laid dormant, regenerating. That's promising. Aye, my lady. Taken together with thine own account of Bahamut's continued presence, the land's slowness to heal, and the disorder of etheric currents do point to one conclusion. Bahamut stirreth. If left unchecked, the primal shall drink of Eorzea's life force till doth awaken to rain ruin upon the land. Blah. Rest assured, I do not mean to give up, Dahlia. Bahamut may still be alive, but so too does grandfather. For the past 5 years, he has been keeping vigil over his nemesis, making certain that the primal does not escape. Master Louis doth yet live. I durst not hope, and thou art certain 'twas no mere manifestation of thine all too sorely felt grief. I know how desperate this may sound, Urianger, but I saw him with my 2 eyes, as did Dahlia. He vanished deeper into the labyrinth before we had a chance to speak. 2 more like fragments of Bahamut pierced the earth when the lesser moon fell. One we have seen. If we can find but the other 2, I am certain that we will find grandfather as well. If thou believest, my lady, then I too shall have faith. If it pleases you, I shall notify the grand companies of this development. All Eorzea must stand united if we are to avert a repeat of the calamity. That will not be necessary, Urianger. Being the great consolator that he is, Alphino will seek to unite Eorzea of his own accord. If rumors are true, that endeavor is already well underway. Well, okay. So let us leave the diplomacy to the diplomat while we continue our investigation of Bahamut. Like, they're such polar opposites, Alize and Alphino. Like, I swear to you, no matter what it takes, we will find my grandfather and uncover the whole truth of the calamity. Dahlia, you have heard me swear to do these things, but without your strength I cannot hope to make good on my word. The danger to Eorzea is not past. For the sake of all who abide here, I pray that you will ever be our sword in the darkness. Round 2. Let's go, let's go. You said there's how many of these? I think we did 5. Doing this quest line is good, but for Heaven's Road, you get to see what she's up to. Yes, yes, I think that's what we're trying to do, is sort of understand, I guess, the little bit of loose ends we have before we venture on. Because I was playing the other day, and I thought we were going to go straight into Heaven's Word, but they were like, no girl. There is like a whole story to be had before you head over there. 8 more runs. I'm down. Endgame raids have 4 bosses. That's fine. Yeah, we did fine. Okay. Okay. A crystal-choked abyss lieth beneath Cartino Falls, the unholy cradle of an elder primal. And by thy hand were truths great and terrible wrestled from the once celestial depths. Yet, as of oft is the case, an answer doth breed a profusion of questions, and the unknown doth beckon and with irresistible allure. Never have the mysteries of the Red Moon lain so neatly within our grasp. Lady Alisaie hath sent word of her coming. 'Tis time once more to brave the precipice, and leap unflinching into the jagged wound that doth gape beneath the land. No more of weird bouncy stuff? Why not? Mine apologies. I trust I've not kept you waiting over long. Dahlia, I'm both delighted and reassured to have you at my side once more. I would not waste your time with trivialities. Let us proceed directly to the discussion of which we've learned, and that which we hope to learn anon. You thought I hated it? What did I hate? You have a shit ton of quests to do before Heaven's Word. I know. I did not know. I didn't know! Because I thought, you finish A, you go to B, but I didn't know there was like a whole alphabet between A to B. Initially, it was evidence of the new primal that led us to delve into the cavern beneath Castrum Occidens and to explore the subterranean scars left after the fall of Bahamut. As you will well recall, what we found was a vast, largely intact fragment of the fallen satellite. And within the depths of that structure, we discovered not the new primal which we had expected, but the broken form of Bahamut himself. Yet, even this great revelation would soon be overshadowed by the appearance of my own dear grandfather. I have since shared our sundry findings with Rambrose, preeminent scholar of the Sons of Saint Coinac, and he in turn did kindly furnish me with this theory concerning the Elder Primer's Allegan prison. It would seem that Bahamut was constructed to gather onto itself the rays of the sun, and thence channel this radiant bounty into the Crystal Tower. The ancients saw this potential in Bahamut's capacity to manipulate energies of otherwise unimaginable magnitude. 'Twas for this reason that they did bind him with the Red Moon to serve as its living core. Good grief. Do you remember the sight that greeted us at the culmination of our journey? The colossal devices that surrounded and seemed to cradle the incomplete form of the Elder Primal. From the information provided to us by the Sons of Saint Coinac, we have learned that these contraptions were termed intermittent hulks, and that each bore a designation Ragnarok class. Okay. The purpose of these hulks is believed to be twofold. First, they are meant to act as binding coils, rendering Bahamut incapable of escape. And second, they're meant to feed him. Perversely, the selfsame energy which prevents him from moving also serves to sustain his corporeal manifestation. Bahamut is permitted to neither die nor truly live. He is merely allowed to be. For centuries upon century was the Elder Primal thus imprisoned, bound about in fetters so subtle in their working, and yet so adamant, that though his cell be destroyed, Bahamut layeth yet at the mercy of his long-departed captors. Well, that's miserable, isn't it? I'd be upset too. Extreme trials. Ah, okay. That sounds fun. Have fun, enjoy. I hope to get there at some point. It has long been held that the primals require the prayers of their faithful followers to exist, yet none alive worship Bahamut. Could it be that the Alligans found a way to simulate prayer itself? It seems the only logical explanation. I would postulate, therefore, that the regenerative mechanisms in question also supply something akin to the power of prayer. Consequently, if all of the interment hulks were to be rendered inactive, Bahamut should dissolve into the ether. Theoretically. Upon the evidence of thy previous foray, we determined that the Elder Primal is sustained by 3 such binding coils. Thus did we commence to scour the realm, and found in the Twelves Wood an as yet unexplored fragment of the Lesser Moon, bearing the most familiar etheric signature. After conducting a preliminary investigation, we believe we have discovered a point from which the Northern Shroud fragment and the second of the interment hulks can be entered. As Eorzea's sword in the darkness, I would have you once more lead the charge. I will, of course, be there at your side. Thank you. Once you have made your preparations, head to Falgor Float and make yourself known to my assistant, Serpent Lieutenant Annalie. The fallen fragment is not far from the settlement, and her position provides a convenient rendezvous spot. I will break these elegant fetters, for they bind my grandfather surely as they bind Bahamut. Let's go! Why is Urianji speaking like a normal person? Because that's all I can do! Get out of here. Off we go. Everybody's a critic. I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe he has moods. Like, you know how sometimes I have my accent? Maybe sometimes he has his accent too. I don't know. I need to step up my RP game. Ew. You get like a borderline English and that's it. Dahlia, I've been expecting you. My name is it Annalie? Annelle. Annelle? Annelle? Shut up! I have been accorded to the rank of lieutenant within the order of the Twin Adder that I may assist Lady Alize with her endeavors here in the Twelveswood. Such authority has allowed me to act without interference from the local soldiery and to conduct preliminary investigation of the Elder Springs fragment. From what we've seen of the exterior, the structure shares many common features with the one you explored in Lenosha and likely plays host to a similar complement of guardians. But I fear words alone will do little to prepare you for what lies ahead. Pray seek out my comrade to the south and west. He is charged with observing all that occurs in the vicinity of the fragment, and will be well placed to show you the thing, if nothing less. Okay, fine. Where is he? Can I just... No. In fact, I cannot just go through it. Is it that? Is that the bad guy? Will I go there? Kind of. Oh, it's so pretty! I got like a whole different vantage point up here. And I don't have to run through all the baddies. What business brings you to this broken land? Unless you fancy being ground to a bloody pulp under the granite fist of a wandering golem, I suggest you bugger... Excuse me, do you know who I am? Oh, my apologies, madam. Lady Alize did send word of your impending arrival, but 'twould seem I've grown rather too accustomed to shooing away curious sellswords and reckless explorers. Behold, if you will, one of the fallen shards of the Red Moon Dalmood. Our initial survey uncovered no evidence of the Empire's presence, which, while fortunate in itself, meant that the approach to the fragment had yet to be cleared. I can fly. After much effort, however, we succeeded in carving out a semblance of a path which should grant you access to the entrance. After that, I'm afraid, is where our progress ended. The interior? Well, assuming that the architecture of this hulk resembles the first, the master controls you seek should be located in the bottommost layer, past all of the ingenious and deadly defenses of which the ancient Alligans seemed so indecently fond. Honestly. If you would know more, I'm afraid there is nothing for it but to brave the depths of the fragment yourself. Lady Alize will soon be arriving at Fallgord. Pray do not tarry on your way back to the lieutenant's post. I imagine our young mistress will be most eager to commence the expedition. The road ahead promises peril aplenty, and I would humbly suggest that this is not the occasion to stint on preparations or provisions. May the 12 watch over you. Yeah. For reals. I'm glad that they offer flying, though. If the game just straight up did not have flying and it's, like, just tough shit, I don't know how well it would hold up. Whee! Let's do it. Mistress Sinmar, I trust the private's explanation was worth the journey. It was fine. I mean, he said basically be careful. Simply securing an approach to the fragment's entrance proved a monumental task. I dare not think what defeating its inner defenses will entail. If there is aught I might do to aid you, just show me the entrance. Ah, Lady Alice. Oh, my apologies, Master Alphino. Has there been a change of plan? Oh, how are you gonna do that? Oriange informed me of the impending expedition. I merely came to exchange a few words with my fellow scion before she disappeared into the depths of the second coil. How embarrassing. Dahlia, I thought I would strenuously deny it were she present. My sister's adoration and affection for our grandsire exceeds even mine own. Upon the matter of his legacy, therefore, Alice is wont to go above and beyond the call of duty. In our grandfather's absence, she has made the salvation of Eorzea her personal crusade. 'Twas that which prompted her to brave the perils of the first coil, yet the fact that she risks her life in this manner is not the greatest of my concerns. No, it is her subsequent fixation upon my grandfather's shade that worries me most. This quest to rid the world of Bahamut must not become a quest to save a man long dead. My sister must needs have a better reason to fight. A time will come when the fate of the realm rests upon our shoulders, and when it does, we must be strong in our resolve and certain of the stakes for which we risk all. There is a wide difference between fighting for the good of Eorzea and fighting for the love of a man who died for the good of Eorzea. Alize must choose her own path. She cannot rely on grandfather to choose it for her, for he is gone. So he thinks she's crazy. AR didn't have flying until Shadowbringers. Oh, really? Wow, that's really late. That's really late. I'm glad that it is you with whom she makes this journey. If Alize is to discover a deeper purpose, then where better to find one than at the side of Eorzea's greatest champion? 'Twas there that I found mine, after all. Aww. But 'tis past time I was gone. Fair fortune in your endeavors, Dahlia. Ah, Lieutenant Adele, was it? I would appreciate you making no mention of my presence here to my sister. Yikes. He's too confident? You Alphino, you think? Lady Alize is due to arrive at any moment. I shall abide in confident expectation of your triumphant return. Let's go! Let's go! Heck yeah! Alright, so we're gonna change this to... Hello! What is that? Oh, thank you! Oh, thank you! Is this for this character? For this class, I should say? Oop. Thank you! That jumped me up quite a bit. I don't know if that did anything. No, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, now, you said we go here, and unrestricted party. And then we're gonna go to the second coil. Can I run this on this character? I don't think it matters. I'm here for the... Yeah, feel free to run whatever you want. I'm here for the story. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Should move my cup so I can see chat over there. Dalmood's shadow. Ooh, that's spooky. Oh, please don't make me jump. There's so many baddies! Lead the way, boss. Oh my. Oh, that's nice. At least I get the legs. How strange. Why could we not see all this before? I suppose it's to be expected that corrupted crystals should accompany a disturbance of this magnitude. After all, the fragments likely pierced the ground to a depth of many hundreds of yalms. The swirling ether leaking from the wound must warp the very air, creating a veil that hides these formations from view. Well, it's not as if we had expected this to be a straightforward task. Let's tread carefully, shall we? It is imperative we win through the depths of this structure and disable the mechanisms that power Bahamut's regeneration. Of course, if we should chance to encounter my grandfather upon the way, I shall not let him go again. Not while there is hope that he may be saved. What is this? Calm down. But mayhap we should put such thoughts from our mind until we have successfully gained entrance to the place. That opening up ahead appears a suitable point of ingress. Shh. My baby. Oh. It's a flower! It looks like an Ochu. A very, very purple Ochu. I'm helping! What is that? Stand over here. 2 minutes. We also have to read the chat, or the dialogue. Oh, thank you. Okay. Number 2. It's so, like, futuristic. Do I have the force? The force is opening doors? Who's that? Grandpa? That armor! No, it couldn't be. Grandpa. Be on your guard, Dahlia. Though it defies all reason that he should live, I know of only one who wears such armor. He whom the Empire raised as high... Oh, that's Black Wolf himself, the legatus of the... Oh! What? He's not dead? I speak of the madman who brought the meteor project to fruition. We face the White Raven, Nail von Darnus, harbinger of the 7th Umbrella. And like, he looks just as spooky. But is he supposed to be dead? Nail von Darnus? Ah, that was the name of the fool who perished upon the eve of the promised age of glory. It should not be uttered within these hallowed halls. Okay. He's polite. Out of love of his loyal servant, the one true deity named Nail Destarnus. They also brought down Bahamut. The one true deity? Bahamut. He speaks of Bahamut. Oh, Lord Bahamut, thy name is sweet water to parched lips. How my heart swells at thy sacred touch. Deus? This blessed sanctum is the domain of my God and his beloved children. Seek to defile its glory and you will answer to me. Whack-doodle. How is it possible? From what Alphanos told me, Nail was slain on the eve of the calamity. Whatever the truth of the matter, we must be on our guard. There can be no reasoning with the worshippers of a primal. Honestly, they're all crazy. Let's jump down. We gotta participate. The outer coil. Okay. I mean, might as well run through them all. It's not like I'm gonna make much of a difference in terms of damage done. Oh yeah, with all the bonuses. I'm helping! I do some damage. Like, it's not that bad. Mermaid. Kind of. Eh! I do no damage. Correct me. Holy shit. Thank you. Like, is this the way out? Which is the way out? Good God. See? Scenic route. Okay. So, 2 done. Number 3. Oh yeah, I got plenty. I'm assuming bad guy's gonna be the last part of it. Central Dex, 3,256 yalms. Like, we're so tiny also compared to all of this stuff. Like, we're so little and everything is so fast. Like, were the Alicants just like fucking giants? I am reminded of the passages beneath Castramucidans. We must have traveled quite some distance below the surface. More of the same tunnels. 12 must be good. Surely they cannot continue all the way down from the upper floors. It is difficult to see inside, but I have a terrible feeling that those corridors house more of the dreadful guardians you've already faced. It is said that the Alligans excelled in the creation of chimerical beasts, and that the Red Moon teamed with 1,000 fantastical monstrosities, all to prevent enemies of the ancient empire from releasing their Elder Primal. I wonder, the creatures that prowl these halls, could they be the beloved children of which Nail spoke? Well, it is yet another mystery to ponder upon our return. Shall we continue onwards? Yes. You don't like this one? You remember all of these, huh? Oh my god, there's like 8 different floors. Oh no. I'm gonna let you lead because I don't know what direction we're going. The jumping puzzles, I think, are a little challenging for me. That was actually surprisingly easy. Hello? After we both died. Kill him, it's fine. I'm dead, but that's irrelevant, I guess. Can you bring me back before you leave, please? God damn it. Oh well. I didn't realize it was gonna put me at the exit. Never mind. I know! I'm like, I'm just laying here. Rip. Okay. Uno mas. Ooh, that looks complicated. The hollow charts. 6,329 health. We're so far underground that we're in the sky. I think. Right? Because we're underground, right? We're underground. But we're in space. This in the final fight? Oh, okay. I'm excited. Let's do it. That surely cannot be Bahamut. How? Where are we? The final resting place of Nail van Adarnus. What? a grave for the undeserving. Oh, so dodge. Good luck, me. Okay. And for the crime of trespassing upon my God's sanctuary, this place shall serve as your grave too. No! Who is this person? In honor of his failure, Nail Van Darnus felt the currents of Aether begin to bear away his essence. But before Oblivion could claim the last of him, a divine will reach out. And I was born. Then did the words of my God resound in mine ears. Who is this person? Okay. Bring unto mine enemies crushing defeat, that they might know despair without end. And claim thee thus the victory which thou wert once denied. I was expecting, like, a dude, like a very hideous dude. Brother was the real one, but she took... Okay. Right, because I'm like, I thought he died. But so he did die. We're just kind of like... Okay. So it seemed that what little remained of Nail's essence when Bahamut plucked him from the brink of oblivion, and the result was this strange simulacrum. Nevertheless, her aura bespeaks great power. She channels the rage of the Elder Primal himself. Lord Bahamut, thy wish is my command. None shall escape thine unquenchable fury. Come, ye dull unthinking beasts, bare your teeth. They will avail you not in the calamity to come. Yeah, Dahlia's ready. So, but she's alive. She's not dead. If you can call it. Oh, so many questions. So many questions. Okay. But is she dead too? She died. So he died before the calamity. She died as Nail did. Okay, that was fine. Thank you. Okay, now what? Oh, what is that? I don't know what that is. I'm just assuming I should stay away. Ah, I'm gonna die. Yep. Well, there's too many things exploding. I don't have enough health. It's fine, just kill her. I was doing well. Up until right now. Imagine doing this thing. Oh, he's big. That's not good. Just kill him. Can I not interact with things? I don't think he's supposed to have all this health, fam. He's healing. Three golems can screen. Don't worry about typing to me. Kill the bad guy. You have enough going on the other screen. You have to make them eat the rock. Okay, make him eat the rock. He's just like fucking chilling over here. Well, I don't know what you expect me to do. I'm dead. You could... It's a what mechanic? Well, I'm stuck, so it's up to you to figure it out. Oh, hello. Never mind. Oh, we're so fucking done. Ah! I'm dead. Yeah. Each time I look at the screen, I appear to be expecting. Listen here, buddy. It's not my fault that she kicked my ass. There's just too much chaos going on. There's so much happening right now. I would say just focus on Nail, but you're fine. You're fine. I mean, it's very nice. There's lots of beautiful things going on. Well done. Good job. Good job, team. And stay dead. I love how I managed to get off the floor just in time for the photo op. Hi, I'm helping. Thank you. Nails kicked a lot of people's asses. Oh, I can't even imagine how this would be, like as current content synced. I assume you're just gonna... Okay, so that's all the coils we have now. I probably need a cutscene or something to explain. Where do we go? There we go. Grandfather? You changed outfits again. She's a monster? Oh, I bet. It's definitely like high tier stuff. Poor creature. Would that you never had been born. Eh? You had surrendered your physical form and collapsed into ether, but Bahamut denied you death and imprisoned what little was left of you in an ethereal shell resembling what, I wonder? Images from your memory, perhaps? I can't send her. But that shell is now broken, and your primal deity seems disinclined to sustain your existence. My primal deity? I kneel to no icon. What need have I to beg the favor of such filth? I am Nail Van Darnus, legatus of the 7th Legion. No, a moment. My thoughts are clouded, and this body is not mine own. Could it be that you spoke the truth? Was I enthralled by the Lesser Moon's ancient prisoner? That will not happen again. You speak as if Bahamut no longer controlled you, but that's impossible. Once the primal ensnares a mind, it cannot be freed. Unless Bahamut simply relinquished his claim, what need has he of a broken spirit bound for the ethereal realm? Oh, that I should fall prey to the very influence I sought to purge from the land. The irony is galling. But do not assume that all of my actions were chosen for me. It was my will that the meteor project be resurrected, mine and none other. Yet it seems that my grand designs were destined to fail. Even the ungentle release of death was denied me. Now, please, you must tell us more of the calamity. I must know the truth of what has befallen the world, and what has become of my grandfather, Archon Louisoix. You are Louisoix's grandchild? Ah, the fates are generous with their cruelty. Continue on. If you would have your answers, they await you at the terminus of your path. But know that this path leads only to despair. The light of truth was ever harsh and unforgiving. I so want to know. Why do you say this? Grandfather will be freed once we put a stop to Bahamut's restoration, will he not? What are you not telling us? Steel yourself, child. Only unbending resolve and merciless strength can conquer what lies ahead. The weak can do naught but weep under the pall of their own misery, as did the frail child I once was. Silence, chattering raven. Your wretched wings are broken, and you shall soar no more. Fuck, dude. My crimson moon, your brilliant sears mine eyes. Okay, thank you for the explanation. I recognize that voice, Celia. But never would he say such words. Come, let us finish what we came to do. All will be put to right when the final hulk lies dormant. Grandfather will be himself again, I'm sure of it. Grandfather's probably the cause of all this. Let's be real here. The dude's probably possessed. Let's find out. Bahamut regenerates more swiftly than I had anticipated. Let us hope that disabling this coil will serve to slow the process. The display mechanisms seem different, but the controls appear to mimic the mechanism we found in the Lenosian Hulk. It shouldn't pose a problem. Dahlia, forgive me. The moment I beheld Nail's transformation, hope wilted in my heart. I did not believe you could stand against the manifestation of Bahamut's power. For all your fabled strength and skill, I felt certain then that I was going to lose you, just like I lost my grandfather. Even he, a man for whom naught seemed impossible, was humbled before Bahamut's might. Because I think he's cuckoo. And yes, look how far we've come. 'Tis incredible the feats of which we are capable, our boundless potential. 'Twas this capacity for greatness, I believe, that Grandfather so dearly wished to protect. With all that has occurred, I have come to understand that much at least. If you go down the rabbit hole of this plot, you end up in Australia. Is it? Don't say that. I still want to know how we were going underground and ended up in space. But, you know. Details. Tis then. Shall we make our way to the surface to gather our thoughts? We've seen much that will benefit from Urianger's learned perspective. Oh! Grandfather! I don't trust you. I told you! What is my character doing? Grandfather, it is you. Then, why? Abandon this quest, Alize. I will not countenance further sabotage of the Coils. Sabotage? But we must disable the Coils if we are to prevent Bahamut's revival. Your defiance seals your fate. I will fuck you up, you old geezer. No, no, you are not who I thought you were. My grandfather would never. Foolish girl. How could the White Raven allow herself to be bested by such a sniveling opponent? Excuse you? Listen well. We all exist at the pleasure of the divine will. Oh, he's possessed. And the word of Lord Bahamut is absolute. Scurry back into your holes, vermin. You have been granted this one reprieve. But should you be so foolish as to crawl into my lord's domain again, I will crush the life from you myself. Her total, like, her world is crashing down. That light in grandfather's eyes. He has suffered the same fate as Nail. Listen, X, how dare you call me out? You know, somebody has to be the floor inspector. It's very important. My grandsire is no more. That was naught but a phantom that profanes his noble memory. This mockery must be expunged. I will not rest until I free grandfather's soul from Bahamut's tyranny. Thank you, Mahead, for gifting that to X. Thank you so much. I don't know why my alert didn't go off. So sorry for that. It should work. I don't know why it's not working. Floor tanking? Thank you! Thank you for that. Do you hear me, Bahamut? Your time is at an end. Eorzea and my family will be avenged. You saw the alert? I didn't hear it. It's supposed to have a sound. That's weird. Oh yeah, you're right, X. I could just open a couple of these. There's so many. Weapon, chest gear. I mean, it says eye level 110. So I will open these on this character. Oh, you heard it? I didn't hear it. That's so bizarre. Well, I'm glad it went off. Might as well. What are these? Foot and weapon? What are eye level? These are 90, so these are probably not going to be very helpful. I can sell all of these tomes, I'm sure. I got a couple pieces. It's a little spooky, but hey, pieces are pieces. I don't think it's going to let me cast Glam here. Oh, yes it did. Nice. Which way is out? Where am I going? Alright. So we've done 5 and 9. So there's 3 more? The big glowy thing. Shh! Oh, absolutely! We are currently running Coils, so if you don't mind that I am reading dialogue in the process, yes, you're more than welcome to join. Truly, it is wonderful to escape that stifling air and return to Northern Thanalan again, it would appear. I must thank you, Dahlia. Were it not for your bravery, I strongly doubt that I would be standing here now. But you need not tarry on my account. The danger is past. Pray, go on ahead and appraise the Riange of all that's occurred. Hi, Bodrick. I am reading all of this, so yeah, please sit back, relax. I will join you anon. My thoughts are yet unruly, and I would rest here a while. to Ariane. Hi, future! Last tier will drop eye level 130, in which case I might open those on my other class. Because we're already catching up, so I would put them on my summoner. Okay, let's see. Alize's Resolve. I'm running out of Vesper Bay tickets. I keep just avoiding MSQ. Yeah, no, we're not sinking. I'm already getting, like, one-shotted, so... Back in my day, we didn't have Vesper Bay tickets. I know. It must have been rough. Like, honestly, flying is perfect. It makes my life so much easier. The triumphant hero doth return. Thine eyes speak of the dread's task completion. The second coil now lieth dormant. Yet I sense the tidings thou bearest are not altogether glad. Pray tell me, what ill has cast the shadow which fallen now across thy brow? Sum it up, Oriange. I don't need a play-by-play. We had to use our feet. I know. Must be hard. An old foe and an old friend. So 'twas but the ethereal shadow of Master Louis Swan that Lady Alize beheld, an unnatural conjuration in thrall to the Elder Primal. That the fiend should deign to choose him of all men, even in full knowledge of the shade's true nature, I would be hard-pressed to weather such a confrontation. Yet what agonies must the young mistress have endured, such torment did she never deserve. Mayhap 'twere better if Lady Alize did absent herself from future forays into the coils. I have come too far to surrender to grief, Oriange. Yeah, we know. We're gonna see this through to the end. Uphill both ways. In the snow. With the 20 pounds on your back. My lady! I am resolved to defeat these fiends, and naught shall sway me from my path. Now, let us peer more deeply into the well of our discoveries. As you wish, milady. By your leave, I would speak first of the Coil's late guardian, Neil Van Darnus. Van Darnus was a legatus of the Garlean Empire who strove to bring about Eorzea's final destruction, only to fall, even as the sixth sun did set. If thou hast heard of the tales of the White Raven, then it is he of whom they speak. Aye, he, I say, for Dale was certainly no maid. The noble house of Van Darnus, as we discovered all too late, had long safeguarded the wisdom of ancient Elag. 'Twas thus that the legatus came to learn the true nature of Dalmud, and to seek to employ the Red Moon as a weapon against Eorzea. But the Crystal Tower and the mechanisms required to command the satellite lay hidden beneath the ground, compelling Nail to construct a far less suitable mechanism, a subtle mechanism, and in his first faltering attempt to communicate with Dalmud, he did likely rouse the satellite's slumbering prisoner. Thenceforth did the White Raven's soul belong to Bahamut. That's unfortunate. He was fortunate indeed to acquire so powerful a thrall by chance. 'Tis little wonder he was so loath to part with him. Why let a simple thing like death deprive one of so useful a pawn? Though we may accuse him of bungling Van Darnus' resurrection, I dare say Bahamut was as content to have a handmaiden as a manservant. I only hope that the two thralls that we've encountered were the extent of his flock. I cannot help but dwell on Nail's words, those beloved children of whom he spoke. I assumed at first that he referred to the moon's beastly guardians, but should Bahamut have enslaved other mortals, we must needs remove the source of worship. Otherwise, our efforts to disable the coils shall be for naught. Yes, they're gonna restart them all. Forgive me mine indelicacy, my lady. Thou art wise indeed to speak of expunging the Primal's thralls, but canst thou truly pursue a course which would cost thee thine own grandsire? My heart and mind are as one on this matter. Grandfather's salvation can be won but by a single method, the destruction of Bahamut. and aught that might serve to sustain him. Dahlia, while Urianger and I endeavor to ascertain the existence of any further thralls, I suggest you grant yourself a moment's respite. Rest assured that I will contact you the moment I have need of your inimitable talents. That we have achieved so much, I owe to you. I fear, however, that our trials have barely begun. My lady. Oh yes, I need a fedora. Those aren't really a thing anymore. That was like a MySpace thing. Though time had dulled the pain of thy passing, I find that I am wounded afresh. Master Louisoix, what good shall come of this unending search for knowledge and truth? Long have I believed the pursuit of such treasures to be the duty of every true Charlatan. Yet, when each new revelation serveth only to heap further anguish upon those whom we would fain protect, must we truly reach for more? So you found your resolve, dear sister. Will you now find a use for the secret? For the key that only you and I hold? Have faith! Given our familial propensity for curiosity, you would do well to remember that keys may serve to seal doors as well as to unlock them, and Bahamut is a most unwelcome guest to whom the door should never have been opened. Dun dun dun. Milady? I don't know if anyone's ever called me Milady. Okay, give me the quest. Fragments of truth? Man is wont to cast light wheresoever secrets lie hid in darkness. Though that which he illuminateth seldom bringeth him joy, so it is with such unhappy truths that Bahamut immense shadow doth conceal. Yet ever onward forgeth the Mistress Alize, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that weigheth heavily on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path hath chosen, and a painful one. I pray thee, Dahlia, remain by her side as a valiant blade, that she might see her quest to its conclusion. Yes. Let's do it. Dahlia, it is well you are here. Milady, how might I serve you this day? I have met with some difficulty in the mission, Urianger, and I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the Cartano Flats even as we speak. If we are to prevent his return, you must needs disable the 2 remaining intermittent husks that sustain him. I thought we did one! I thought there was one left! Every moment of our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I have determined the location of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them. And gaining admittance is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou descended into Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, thou did not, that the dread primal had bound the shade of Nail van Darnus to his will. And though thou didst consign the fallen legatus to blessed oblivion, thou mayst recall that the pietous wretch was not alone. Doubt not, but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage. I'll kill them all too. You can say his name, Urianger. I've not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us. My lady, I would remind you that I must oft remind myself that the man whom we both loved and revered is no more. What remained is but a shade of which defileth his memory. The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself. You need not worry, Urianger. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. I know, I'm getting tongue-tied reading Urianger's dialogue. But mere words will not take us whither we must go. As I said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dalamud. My lady, might I suggest you visit the fragments again in Dahlia's company? Full auth of the warriors of light set events in motion by virtue of her presence alone. 'Tis possible that she may do so again. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own. By our efforts combined, full sure am I that the path shall be revealed to us ere long. Hi Shark, how you doing? Were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice, yet I cannot deny what you say about Dahlia is true. Very well, I shall do as you suggest. Assuming that you have no objections, of course. Good. Now, we seek entry to the 2 fragments of Bahamut. One lies in the burning wall of Eastern Thanalan, and the other at the Singing Shards in Mordona. I left an assistant at each location with instructions to continue searching for a means of ingress. It is not impossible that they should since have found something useful to us. Let us begin by visiting my man at the burning wall. Dex, I think it was. I'm like, please let me do something. So I have to do this before I can undertake a coil? I can fly. I'm assuming it's that thing. What's wrong with her assistant? Is he crazy? Oh, look at this bird's eye view. Hello! Oh, look at that little guy. He's on the floor killing fatties. Whee! Hello! She's high class with a manservant. If I could have a manservant too, I would. She's living her best life, and I'm very jealous. I don't know. I feel like she's a little naive, but, but so far I like Elise. Hello, Dex. Are you Dex? I say, are you not Mistress Sidmar, my lady's most faithful companion? Say this, madam, I'm at your service. And may I say it's an honor to meet you. How goes the survey, Dex? Ahem, my lady, it shames me to say that I have found no viable path to the fragment. We can fly! Though it stands there before our very eyes, the way thither has thus far proven impossible. And when the fragment fell and pierced the land, it caused a prodigious amount of ether to spawn forth. 'Twas this that gave rise to the land's twisted lay, which seemed destined to thwart our efforts. Even were an opening to exist, I fear that we would struggle to reach it. We cannot give up. Keep trying. So near yet so far. Well, it avails us not to stand here and stare at the thing. Let us away to Mordona and try the other fragment. Perhaps Sinus has fared better. This is Sinus. The other one's Dex. Is this not Sinus? Upon that note, milady, there's something I must tell you. I'm sorry to report that I lost contact with my brother just over a bell ago. As you know, Singing Shards are home to many fell creatures, ogres among them. While I do not wish to cause you due alarm, I feel something unspeakable may have happened to Dex. What? Why didn't you give me strength? We must hurry to my assistant's aid, Dahlia. Madden 23? I don't think I've ever played a Madden game before. You appreciate Alize more than her brother? Why? Where is it? Mordona. Can I teleport in the air? Oh, perfect. I like Alpha now. I like them differently. I feel like they're very different personalities. Where am I going? Fragments of truth? Okay. He speaks about his brother like it's no big deal. Oh yeah, my brother just could possibly be dead, but like, you know, whatever. And she also got their names wrong, right? Like, that was Sinus. This is Dex. And she said Dex and then Sinus. Come on now. I mean, she of all people should understand. Because people call her Alphino. Give me a break, lady. What am I doing here? What am I looking for? Rescue the assistant. Okay, let's find the assistant. ¿Dónde está assistant? Oh, there you are. Can I aggro in the air? Oh, balls. We'll be fine. Little things like that give her personality. I yield. It's a good thing. Are they twins on top of it? That's even more insulting. You got the twins' names mixed up. Thank you, adventurer. For a moment there, I'd feared my bones were to be ground up and used to bake bread. Hi! I am relieved to see you are unharmed. It was wrong of me to press such a dangerous task to you. My lady, your worries are wasted on me. 'Twas nothing at all, I assure you. Yet you just said you were gonna die. If it please you, I shall report on my findings. And it's sinus? I thought it was sinus. Oh, the tip of the fragment's exposed and the resting case in rock and crystal, rendering it impossible to enter the structure. We might try excavating the area around the fragment, but that is like to take time, and there is really no telling how deep we may need to dig before we find a suitable point of ingress. As such, I am forced to conclude that gaining entry to this fragment is unrealistic. Forgive me, my lady. Just go in from the top. Confound it, we are losing precious time. What do we do now? Who rings me? 'Tis I, Urianger. Glad tidings have I for thee and my lady. For a blessing, a way hath been found, by which you mayst enter the remaining fragments of Bahamut. Pray escort Mistress Alisaie to the cerulean processing plant in northern Thanalan. There all shall be made clear. Okay. If you were to go on a date with Alisaie or Alphida, which one do you pick? I don't know yet. I will answer this question at a later time. Urianger has found a way. Then we must go to him at once. We're gonna leave the assistant behind, or what? I love teleporting. Let's go. I want to do the next Coils. Mine apologies for summoning you thus from afar, my lady, but 'tis here that your journey may finally begin. I did wonder. To my knowledge, there are no fragments in northern Thanalan. Didn't we always end up here, though? You're mistaken, my lady. A path doth exist, one which you yourself have made use of in the past. At the conclusion of several forays into the binding coil, 'twas at the crystal formation which leadeth you to the north of this place. Did you emerge, was it not? Yes! An ethereal stream bore us back to the surface. That much I had surmised. Are you suggesting that we can use it to return underground? And even if that were possible, would it not simply bear us back to those places which we've already explored? I need not, my lady. It need not. Pray, allow me to explain. Upon the evidence of your experience, it seemeth plain that two intermittent hulks may share the selfsame ethereal egress. From this, we did infer that others may be connected in the like wise. Thus did we labor long to verify the existence of further tributaries to the selfsame stream, in which task we were at length successful. 'Twas then but a matter of arriving at a solution to the problem of traveling to an unattuned destination. That one might reach what we call the headwater. Okay, we propose to employ a modified aetherite which serveth to amplify such ripples as to originate from said source. By focusing one's essence upon these ripples, it should be possible to make the journey. Yet, be fairly warned, my lady, it is all with untried modes of ethereal travel. This method entaileth considerable danger. Merely to attempt the voyage could cost you your life. Urianger's best boy? I don't know about that. Definitely don't think that. That risk I am willing to take. You are brilliant, Urianger. But I am curious. Did you have assistance in forming this plan? I could not help notice you replaced the use of the word we, unless you've taken to using the majestic plural in our absence. Oh no. Nay, my lady, you have correctly surmised I was not alone in this endeavor. Do you have a girlfriend? Meaning there are others who are aware of our mission. Who is helping us? We shall see. Well, it cannot be helped now. Preventing Bahamut's return is what matters. If some secrecy must be sacrificed to achieve our goal, then so be it. And before Alphinaud comes and lectures us. No, I don't think he's insufferable. His speech is just very hard for me. I barely speak English. Where did she go? Let's boogie, come on. Who are these two? So that must be the modified aetherite. But what are the immortal flames doing here? Those men may be swarm flames of Ul'dah, but they are first and foremost faithful retainers of House Leveilleur. Eh? I knew it! 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 I'm just saying, I knew it. Alphinaud! So it was you who was helping Oriange. Of course. Who else would it be? Who else would it have been, dear sister? Lest you worry, I have no intention of making the details of your venture public. Like you, I would prefer to avoid causing a panic. But given that which is at stake, namely the survival of our realm, one must be willing to accept help when it is offered. Would you not agree? At the very least, do not be cross with Oriange. 'Twas at my behest that he kept silent. We will speak later. Oh, come on, this is no time for sibling rivalry. We're trying to save the world. Pray forgive me, my lady, but knowing full well of your intent, I judged it meet that Master Alphinaud be informed. Though your grandsire hath become Bahamut's thrall, his noble blood courseth through both your veins, and if he needs must be struck down. Do you hear that, Alphinaud? I meant to strike down grandfather, and when I have done so, I shall banish Bahamut to the ether. Nothing you say will sway me from my course. I will protect Eorzea, and I will uphold grandfather's legacy. Grandfather's legacy? So you still do not know what you yourself desire? Oh no. Your actions are still driven by borrowed resolve. Borrowed resolve? What does that have to do with anything? Protecting Eorzea was grandfather's goal, and we made it ours, both of us. That's why we came here, unless you have forgotten. Gods forbid I should ever forget, Alize, but you misunderstand. I do not question your resolve, only whence it came. If it were your own, you would be able to tell me precisely why you desire so fervently to protect Eorzea. Yet you cannot, for it is not your resolve, but grandfather's. You may struggle to see the difference, but borrowed resolve shall never be as strong as that which springs from within. I feel like he's being a little mean. But let us speak of this another time. For now, preventing Bahamut's return is all that matters. To be plain, I have no objection to striking down whatever is left of grandfather. Know, however, that I will be accompanying you this time. As a son of House Leveilleur, I will be present for his final moments. That's fine, he can come. Very well, you may join us on one condition. I make the decisions. He's very much the big brother, I feel like. If it pleases, milady, the name is Erkenrad. Our preparations are just about complete. When you're ready to embark on your mission, just give me the word and I'll be waiting for you at the Cerulean processing plant. I feel like sometimes they just jam letters on a keyboard to make the name. My bad for wanting to protect millions for certain doom. Right? Ugh. Pray, pay no heed to my brother. You can rely on me. We have come far together, you and I, and together we shall see our journey to its end. Let's go, dude. Great shark bite. Ah, I can believe it. I've been waiting for you, Miss Limnar. I'm pleased to say that the aetherite's primed and ready. As you know, the remaining interment hulks are connected to the fragments in Eastern Thanalan and Mordona. It's to the former that we'll be sending you first. Now, you will be starting inside the hulk, meaning you won't have to cover so much ground. The drawback being that you'll be fighting for your life from the moment you get in there. Best be prepared for anything, for Milady's sake, if not your own. And that's about all I can tell you. When your preparations are in order, just give me the word and I'll send you on your way. I may even throw in a prayer for your speedy return, just to be on the safe side. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, I put my name came from random name generator. So, here we are. Alright, the final coil, turn 1. That was fast, guys. Thank you for being ready. Thank you for running this with me. I will be reading again through all the dialogue because we need that. We need that plot. Central decks, 4,560 homes. Jesus Christ. We're so far down. Oh, you guys look so cute! The plot is in fact not boobs, I'm just saying. So this is how it looks on the inside. This interment hall still functions. The teleportation was a success. We are come to the right place. There is no telling how much further Bahamut has regenerated since we last beheld him. Let us make haste to the main bridge and deactivate the coil. There were receptacles similar to these in previous halls. Those held chimerical beasts, but only the Allegans know what other abnormalities may be sleeping within. Abominations may be sleeping within. Dun, dun, dun. Hi, Trollface! They may well be part of Dalamud's internal defenses. We must stay on our guard at all times. Shut up. Alphino is such a sassy pants. Shut up. The plot can feel more satisfying if you run through the raid sinks. The cutscenes kind of rely on you working. Nope. I'll hold on to things if they try to kill me. Okay, thank you! I'm just here for the, you know, I'm here to spectate. Feel free to one-shot everything. There's so much going on. On your head? Can you not do that in this game? Whee! No, we're taking shortcuts. We don't need to do this thing. I barely do any damage as it is. I'm like running around with a fucking stick. Oh, thank you. Like that way I don't lose you. Ah! Excuse me. Damn it. Damn it. Go back. Oh no! I accidentally got on the teleporter and shot back. Just give me a minute, I'll be right there. I'm coming, just give me a second. Give me a second! I'm coming. Sauce. Thank you! Thank you for putting markers on your head. Hi, Ryan! Spicy? That's too broad. Spicy what? Spicy like Doritos? Spicy coffee? What am I doing? I only took one wrong turn. We're doing pretty good. Cannot carry any more Loot abandoned? What? Well, I don't know what to do with this stuff. Fixed to gear, augments gear strength. Can I use these? I don't know what the hell to do with this. I don't know where to go. How do I get out of here? Honestly, I've just been putting these on the auction house because I have no idea what to do with it. Diable versions of the gear. You can use it to boost your eye level. They won't have the right stats. Not worth it. By 12 dragons, so many. Ah, I'll take that. We were aware that the Alligans possessed the means to control the creatures, but to imprison them? Thus is barbaric. I would not wish such fate upon my worst enemy. It is plain that no love was lost between the Alligans and the dragons, but was it truly necessary to keep so great a number here? Bahamut did not want for defenses. This we have experienced firsthand. Such guardians as the Alligans created, both living and unliving, were surely no less capable of repelling intruders than these poor creatures. Tell me something, Alize. Have you not managed to determine by whose will Bahamut exists? No, I've not. At first I assumed that Bahamut had no people of his own, that the Alligans had perhaps discovered a way to simulate prayer itself. However, Nell's words gave me cause to reconsider, specifically the Shade's mention of Bahamut's beloved children. From that I infer that their primal is given form by the will of worshippers, whom we've yet to... Are these the worshippers? Oh. God strike me down for a blind fool. Bahamut's beloved children, right here before my eyes. How could I be so stupid? Who else but the dragons of Eld would summon Bahamut? Who else but they could sustain him? And to think I had wondered why the Alligans kept them imprisoned here. Oh, okay, there we go. Even should the flame of Bahamut's life go out, his faithful children would summon him back. He has a big head. No! Yeah. For this reason, the Alligan Empire kept an army of dragons here in perpetual state of duress, that they might sustain their primal's existence. Truly, the Alligans' ingenuity knew no bounds, and neither did their cruelty. Small wonder that Bahamut was so enraged. Let no one deny that it was man who sowed the seeds of the calamity. Will you now turn your hatred towards your own kind, dear sister? Do not patronize me, Alphino. I merely acknowledged our guilt. Lest you be in any doubt, I have no intention of allowing Bahamut to lay the world to waste, regardless of the atrocities the Alligans committed against his kind. We have no choice but to eliminate all who worship him, be they his children or his thralls. It seems reasonable to assume that the system responsible for the primal's regeneration is also responsible for sustaining the captive dragons. If we disable it, all should perish. Let us press on. No, Alize is very passionate. But, you know, Alphino is kind of being rude. He's being kind of rude, in my opinion. Alright, number 2. Regeneration grind, 6,835 yawns. Which way are we going? You guys want to pick different directions! Oh. Like, at least pick the same side, you goose. Oh dear. We have to split up? Alright. I'll take whoever's willing. What is happening? I don't want to go by myself. I might actually just get one-shotted. I mean, your internet died while tanking. Oh, that sucks. Were you able to rejoin your party, or were you just like shit out of luck? How'd that happen? Wow. Everyone lived? Oh, I'm glad. Are we headed to Basu? Defeats Hylia? Okay. Oh, it's okay, good luck, fam. I don't know what these things do, but I don't think it's friendly. Excuse me? I don't think that's supposed to happen, friend. What did we do? I have no idea what's going on, so. You can't touch him. Oh. You all just run into the green barrier? Oh. Oops. That's okay. At least wait until the healer shows up. I'm glad you made it, XL. I'm not touching anything. I still died. I get one-shotted. It's fine. Leave me dead. It's fine. I don't know if I should be revived. That might be easier if I stay dead. They need me, do they now? I don't know if they need a handicap, but that's fine. Thank you. I have so many poetics. Was that part 2? Alice, what's up? Why, this looks like a model of down mood, yes. For millennia, Bahamut must have gazed at this unchanging view. Trapped inside a prison that was scarcely larger enough to contain him, unable to move, denied the release of death. How his hatred of man must have burned. And that hatred found an ideal vessel in Neil Van Darnus. In many ways, Bahamut is to be pitied, not loathed. But knowing the true extent of his fury, I'm more convinced than ever of the necessity of our endeavor. Besides, his is not the only soul that cries out for vengeance. The yellow bar above your health, that's... You gotta damage through that to get to your health? What? Like an overshield? It's a barrier? Ah, okay.
Gods, he is almost whole again.
I actually did not know how Alize sounded until right now. I don't think. Main bridge, 8,872 yards.
His size is staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on.
No, I don't think we've heard Alize speak before, because when we first met them, Alphino spoke to me. Alize didn't say a word. Oh, hello.
Grandfather? No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such. You are but his twisted shape, the thrall of a mad primal.
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
"'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear. What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?"
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the Third Astral Era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance. Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris.
I can't believe three of you said that joke today about Australia. Like, that is so funny that you guys all think that. Like, is this like a running joke in the game? That this is like, you just like throw all the rejects in this Australia? How funny.
I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted? 'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. as long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace. Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together? Huh. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you truly claim no kinship with the oligarch?
Being called out like that.
And though I hope they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisoix. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall? Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth.
He's doing a Seymour.
If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
We're gonna beat up the old man. Okay. Oh shit, the organ music.
But I thought... He has become a primal?
I mean, Alize, you knew this was not gonna end with happily ever after. We knew that.
It is difficult, I know, but you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire.
So he's just become evil.
For his sake and for ours, you must defeat our grandfather.
He is possessed, kind of, but like he also is kind of enjoying this. I don't know. He had the taste of the juice, now he wants all of it. Now he's saying that's our grandpa. That's what I'm saying! Oh shit, never mind, we're going. I'm sitting here comfortably. Oh my goodness. Grandfather, I'm sorry! Oh, we lost Bodrick. I'm not dead yet, it's fine. Like, I'm gonna kill you. Good timing on that heal. Fire bad, I know, right? For once, I'm not the one who's for dead first. Yeah, I would just want to point that out. I'm not the one who's dead first. I'm not the only floor inspector. Oh, I think I see that shield that XL was talking about. He tasted the juice. Oh, snap. I'll take all the loot. I did it. I was so helpful! Thank goodness there's no DPS meter. You're gonna roll on the scroll? I will roll on the scroll. I don't know if I did it. Did you get it? No sense. Well, yes, feel free to roll on anything. I did not actually earn a damn thing. But... Where's Grandpa?
Grandfather is truly gone this time. But better it end this way than the alternative.
I am yet here, Alice, my dear, sweet granddaughter.
Oh, so weird.
Grandfather?
So was he possessed? Or was he like... He was kind of possessed, but he wasn't like... opposed to it. He was like half possessed. Thank you.
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control. These last few moments are mine, to live as the man I once was.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you?
Say bye-bye. I will be crying.
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
I like
Forgive you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alfino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
I'm right.
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth.
Oh, please don't cut off before he actually tells me something. It all started.
Let us then begin the tale at the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance. 'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Dalamut. In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future, and prepared to meet my end.
He's not Santa Claus. He kind of looks like Santa Claus. No, I want more narration. High budget cutscene? What the fuck? When he said calamity, he wasn't kidding. Holy crap.
As you have no doubt surmised, I did not perish. When the cage built from the essences of the 12 was destroyed, the sky was filled with a colossal cloud of ether. This drifting energy responded to the prayers of those fighting below, and to my own desperate wish that the dying realm be saved by infusing me with the power of a primal. I became the immortal phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land. Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea. Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me. Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold, and he dragged me along in his wake.
And thus began your existence as the Elder Primal's thrall.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
Ah, very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast, until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
And still he was not fully restored.
You must remember that by this time, much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety. But there did not need to be. Not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology.
So who put him here, though?
As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the Coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task.
So the Coils have sort of a mind of their own?
The fragments of Bahamut appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground, they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart. Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration.
You got it,
Whether
dude.
it be for man or for dragonkind. The question of justice is irrelevant. The Elder Primal will leave naught but a smoldering wasteland for both his children and ours. I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find.
The Allagans use Bahamut for power and experiments. They're gone now, but the machines still exist. Ah, okay. I'm so curious about the Allagans. There's so much history there. Alright. That is our exit portal, I think. Could be wrong.
This portal will take you to the final internment hulk. 'Tis time for the tale of Bahamut and his part in the calamity to come to an end.
Who's the final boss? If he's not the final boss, then what's left? Crystal Tower? I don't know where that is yet.
Alvino, Alize, pray, come closer.
Bye-bye. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Your hopes and dreams must no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
Of course, Grandfather. I have already made it my mission to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
Alize, while I was yet enthralled to Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was. So forceful was your conviction, I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you. See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength in which I have faith.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, Grandfather. You deserve it.
Well.
No, God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alvino, Alize, my darling grandchildren. May Light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Why am I like this? No, I feel bad. No, I didn't realize he was like such a
Come,
badass.
warrior of light. Our task remains undone.
Like them saying that he was basically the savior, like I did not understand how like catastrophic it was until that cutscene of him like fucking up Bahamut. It's like, holy shit. Oh, honestly, he deserves that. Absolutely. God damn. Need a tissue. Okay, so this is the entry to the next place. Did you guys take the exit? I assume you took the exit and not the entry point. Because we can just queue for the last one, right? And it's separately. Okay, we have one more. I do need to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we will start this one. Give me 2 minutes. I am ready. What is biomolester mean? What are you saying? What is this? Your reaction to the game's plot in its entirety will be amazing. I'm so glad you're excited! I too am very excited. And slightly concerned for my feelings. Okay, I don't know who the final boss could be. Is the final boss Bahamut? He can't be because he's not regenerated, but we just killed Grandpa. Oh, I should have gotten more coffee. More coffee. Other languages can understand. Ah, interesting. Alright, let's queue and find out. Astro baby. Sleep. My dog said hello. So in Japanese it says I don't know in Japanese. How do you know it says I don't? Never mind. So strange. How do you type something in Japanese? Astra. Astra, there's shit going down. There's shit going down. Look at this. Do you see that? Do you see that? The burning heart.
'Twas a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end. Farewell, Bahamut. I banish you back to the ether.
Kick his ass. Ah. He's like, no, I'm not going that easily.
He is not yet whole. I did not think him capable.
Well, here we go.
Alize! Alize!
We can't lose one of the twins, dude. That's like really bad.
I had thought it finally over.
Almost.
I will not survive another blast.
Echo, mommy crystals. Come on. The game gets super
No.
bright.
Is
Right?
this how I honor my promise to grandfather?
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I will, grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have. That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness.
My dear, now is not the time for a
I
monologue.
have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable. Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
Okie dokie.
How long I have waited to hear you say that! You have found your resolve at last!
Alphino, now is not the time for your shit. He always has something to say.
Let me join my strength to yours. In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
For the future of Eorzea!
It's a little silly, but okay, you can have it.
This last task is yours, warrior of light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
On. With the power of friendship. The power of friendship was after we beat Mama. We beat the bad guys, and we were with Mommy Crystal. Giant mecha. I really have no idea what to expect here. Where are we? Yes, Lahabran. Lahabran. Hello. God damn. Well, I hope y'all are ready. What is this? I'm gonna assume that that's not friendly. Music. What? Why do I know this song? I heard this before. Hello, Angel Wings. Welcome. You mean stand in the fire? Got it. Get blown up. No problem. This is the song everybody's talking about. It sounds beautiful. Is Primal and Crystal North American servers? It might be a stupid question. I'm fine. I'm helping. This would be so challenging. Like with a proper sync. There's so many phases. I have chills, dude.
Walked before.
comes. I'm coming! I'm here! Don't panic. Terra Flare? Good luck! Holy crap. Now what? Now what? Now what? It's fine. We're fine. I like your emote. That's so cute. Oh, Jesus. Oh. We shouldn't have cheering music. I feel like this is such a somber moment. The final witness? Damn. I don't think I've gotten a title before. So cute. I love the little crying one. Oh. I'm like, what the heck? I just want to look at these emotes. Hang on. The glowy tower attacks are the ones you typically need to stand in. They start showing up. Oh. I don't, honestly, I'm just kind of following the head. You drew some sketches of outputs for your emotes. Oh no, they're cute! I like that they are kind of like, thank you, I participated. I was there. I want the loot. Take whatever you want. The rest I will take. You're lost in every game and you feel every mechanic. Me too! But I feel like they're nice to me because I think if you just look confused, a lot of people tend to be nicer. Plus I have a little, like, a clover next to my head, so I'm a newbie.
You did it!
I am quite awesome, thank you. Oh, you missed it, Angel Wings. You should have heard what they were calling me earlier. They said, what is it? A floor inspector. Because I just spent half the time just dead. It's a good time. It's fine. It's an honor to do it. I mean, I've done raids before. Not in this game, but I've done raids. I know how hard it is to do. And the satisfaction
With this
of the
last
cutscene.
coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
Turn them off. Wait a minute. They're called Dragoon floor tanks? I thought it was just anybody who dies a lot. Shut up. No. Oh, I'm jealous. What a thing to be proud of. Send him to the ether. I didn't know Dragoons could tank. Sad face. I just never select the tank class then, huh? Peace out, Bahamut. That's okay, Angel. As long as you're having fun. I wish you could keep the little clover, though, next to your head. I feel like people are nicer. Shut up, XL. No. I'll play the other class. We're gonna try every class. Just wait until I start being a healer. You're in trouble. Alizé. You deserve a vacation.
'Tis done. He is truly gone.
Excel is like, I don't want to heal. I don't want to
You
take
knew,
when she
didn't you?
heals.
You knew what Grandfather had become.
What do you play?
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
And you consider that a sufficient explanation?
No, you get good queue times.
Well, however you stumbled across your theory, 'twas this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather. You feared that in my obsession, I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
Yes. Be honest, Alphino. Be honest.
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction. May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
We're gonna go become a hermit.
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
Does nobody made a DPS? Give me a break. Okay, Dawn does.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
Fear not, Alphino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved.
Exactly. Hi, Lulu. My doggies
That the
came to say
Elder
hello.
Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough.
I don't know how you could be a bad DPS, my dude. Are you hitting something? Are you pressing a button? I feel legit. I think it's the easiest to do because even if you fuck up, nobody really notices. Like, where's my dog? You just died. That's okay.
Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Oriange must be beside himself with worry.
On fire. People will install rejected. Damn it. What is it called in this game? I don't know. The DPS meters? I have a whole bunch of that in WoW. You gotta make sure you're on the DPS charts, obviously. 2 dragoons kept dying, and they just kept resing them. I would just say just stop resing them. Just leave me dead. Look, just res me to pick up the loot. And here we are again. After that descent into darkness, the desolation of northern Thanalan seems paradisial. Paradisial? Whatever. As promised, I shan't reveal the truth of the calamity to a single soul. However, the nations of Eorzea will require certain assurances that the threat of a new primal is gone. kept in the dark over long, 'tis only a matter of time before they seek answers of their own accord. Let us recommend that the fragments of Dalamud are sealed up, and that the truth may rest undisturbed. But first, we must go and report to Urianger. It would not do to keep him in suspense. I dare say we shall find him pacing up and down at the cerulean processing plant. Okay. Good details, damage shot. Have you played WoW before? Tanking was different when you came back to the game. Everyone rushes you. You had to play DPS, watch the other tanks to learn. I mean, maybe I don't know, like, the ins and outs of tanking. But point the bad guy away from the rest of the group? I'm sure there's a mechanic somewhere. The worst was, like, when I was raiding in WoW. Like, I wasn't even a tank. But, like, having the different mechanics to, like, switch tanks. We started streaming. Oh, okay! We tried playing when Shadowlands came out. You got really into PvP. How do you feel about Dragonflight? And the pre-orders? I actually just canceled my WoW subscription. I swear, this company has taken so much of my monies. But yeah, I don't know. I streamed WoW for a bit in Shadowlands, but like, I don't know. The stuff I like doing in WoW is just like, not necessarily stuff to stream. Like, in this game, I'm sort of streaming everything. But when I played WoW, I just kind of collect shit like a lunatic. Like, I exclusively just do dailies and grind reputation. You have a good metric in the aggro list. If a ninja's at the bottom of the aggro chart, something's wrong. Aha. You want expansion, you don't think feel as much as people who played the previous expansions. Because you don't know the story of who everyone was. I started playing in Legion, so that was 2 expansions prior. And what I did was, I was playing at the time with people who were like long-time veterans of the game. So what I did was I watched a whole bunch of videos to understand who these characters were. I mean, honestly, Blizzard just shoved the ball into the toilet, so it really doesn't fucking matter. But I did a lot of background research to know who everybody was, so then I could like proceed kind of along with the story. But again, they kind of shoved it in the toilet. But we have been playing since the beginning. Nice. Started playing on his account to help with his 9 alts. Give me a break, man. I have 2 characters, and I've boosted them. I boosted the second one. Tanking here just keeps the enemies focused on rotating through your mitigations. That's fair. Tanks are also pullers, which I didn't know, and there are also multiple groups of trash mobs to clear dungeons faster. I don't know. I will try to tank at some point, and honestly I'm just gonna pull a bunch of, like, I'll pull a reasonable mob and see if the healer can keep up. I say this as if I know anything about tanking, I really don't. But, just see what happens. Like, how hard could it be? That's my dog. They might have seen a squirrel. Sorry. Lulu, shh! So lately we've had lots of squirrels and possums in the backyard because it's hot. Lulu doesn't like the possums. Shh! First rule of tanking, turn your tank stance on. Unless you're just butt mad, and then... I think, were you saying it earlier? That some tanks just don't want to turn on their tank stance. Which is kind of silly, but, you know, what do I know? Ah, the warrior of light returneth, undimmed from the depths of darkness. By the triumphant bearing, I take it thou hast succeeded in thy mission, and yet thou art alone. Mistake me not, dear friend. Full glad I am of thy safe return. But where, pray, are Master Alphino and Mistress Alize? Oh, they're here, don't worry. Just a little scuffed. Here, my friend, forgive us our lateness. We took the scenic route. Bahamut is no more, and the realm is safe. By heavens, look at you! Oh, he's like a concerned parent. What horrors your young eyes must have seen. That suffering your young bodies must have borne. Pray tell me, where are you hurt? Your wounds must needs be cleansed and dressed at once. I shall make for you a poultice which draweth out... Be at ease, my friend. We are hale and whole, I assure you. We took a few tumbles, but the worst of our troubles are healed. I believe we have grandfather to thank for that. Oh yeah, we should tell him what's going on. Master Louis Soir, then you met with him once more. But wherefore should Bahamut's thralls seek to ease your suffering? I promise to reveal all to you in due course, dear friend. But first, there is a matter which requires our immediate attention. Now that Bahamut is defeated, we deem it best to bar entry to all of the fragments of Dalamud. To this end, we will convince the nation's leaders that the danger is past and invite their cooperation in ensuring the fragments are never again disturbed. Come, let us depart and seek an audience with them forthwith. A moment, sister. You not burden yourself with this task. Urianger and I will more than suffice. Might you not take this opportunity to rest? The gods know you've earned it. Thank you. But I'm fine, brother. Besides, you've been through just as much as I. Oh, I see it now. You would play your game of diplomacy and wish me out of the way. Oh my god, will it ever end? No, no, not be further from the truth, Alize. Oh, I swear. They just bicker. My lady, 'tis mine earnest belief that your brother has your best interest at heart. You have more than done your part, and he desireth to relieve you of the burden that he might easily bear alone. I have some experience in dealing with dignitaries, you must allow, and as you never fail to remind me of my fondness for diplomacy, I feel only right that I remind you of your aversion to it. That's fair, come on now. Then it is settled. Urianger, play make arrangements for a chocobo carriage. The ride should give us ample time to prepare our story. Up we go. Alphino! Though our paths are different, we share the same goal, do we not? But of course, dear sister, that which we have just achieved together stands as a testament to that fact. Whatever path we choose to take, our hearts shall ever lead us to the same end, of that I am certain. Stop being a hater! Thank you. I don't know, is tank stance a button? There is a place that I would visit. Might ask you to accompany me. Have we not spent enough time together, Alize, honestly? What is this? But first, I do believe a change of garments is in order. It won't take a moment. She does look a little tattered. Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey! Oh, she's not dressed as the twins anymore! Oh, has she found her own way? The landscape is the same, of course, but there is no reason that it would be otherwise. Shh. Though it would be poetic for the fragments to magically disappear, I am well aware that they shall remain long after you and I are gone. I want the minions like them. No, this was awesome. It even got me to tears, honestly. Ah, it doesn't take much, but still, no, that was really good. Like, I liked all the character development for Alize. The world may change irrevocably, but life shall ever go on. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Okay. I wonder if Alphino's gonna change his clothes too? I have no doubt that Alphino will do an admirable job concealing the truth of the calamity. And such truths were revealed in those dark depths will never see the light of day. I myself agreed that it must be so. You think I'm gonna be destroyed later? No! No, I'm not ready. But the thought that the people of Eorzea shall forever remain ignorant of their savior, of your deeds, the injustice of it is almost too much for me to bear. No, that's okay. I don't need a parade. How typical of you, Dahlia. Ever the heroine. Even so, I cannot deny that I feel better for your reassurance. But I want you to know that I will never forget. You are the one who freed Grandfather's soul and saved Eorzea from Bahamut's wrath. And though these great deeds will never be remembered in song, their consequences will be felt forevermore by every soul who calls this realm home. We need, what's his name? What's his name? Toss a coin to your witcher. What's his name? It's on, like, the tip of my tongue. Yaskir. Yaskir. No, not Geralt. Yeah, Dandelion. Yes, this spot will do. What's happening? For Grandfather, Nail, and the dragons of Mercidia, for all of those who were taken by the calamity. Man, go watch the show. It's so good. So good. Thank you for that. At long last, our struggle with Bahamut is over. The realm, given new life through the prayers and sacrifices of countless souls, may look to a brighter tomorrow. The game was really good. When the dust of our adventure has settled, I shall embark on a journey. I mean to find my own reason to fight for Eorzea, and when I do, I will fight with all of my being. You have done so much for me, Dahlia. One day I hope to be able to repay you in kind. I have no doubt that you will continue to help those in need and grow ever stronger in doing. I shall endeavor to do the same, and if the 12 are kind, I hope one day to become Eorzea's sword in the darkness, as you are. Aww. Come what may, you may rest assured that I will not be outdone by Alphino. Fair, I hope not. I'm so cute. Yes, Gear is top notch. Totally agree. When next we meet, I promise that I will not disappoint you. You're so cute, Alize. Till that day, fare you well, my friend, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. I feel like we need to hug it out. I've never experienced really sibling rivalry, though. Have any of you guys who have siblings? Is that a thing? Like, I feel like my brother and I are so different. I won't disappoint you, senpai! I'm glad. I feel like we could have hugged, though. We could have made this a really nice moment. You really? You guys were competitive? I don't know if this is more of a boy thing. No. Man, that was an epic journey, was it not? Okay, so we have a couple. Let's see. Let's teleport to a city, shall we? Let's go to Mordona. We just never really talked. What's your age gap, Don? We fought when we were younger till you threw through. I remember you told me that. That's kind of ridiculous. You'd be competitive in video games? I mean, of course my brother and I would both be competitive in video games. Like, if we were playing, like, Super Mario. Like, oh, we want to win. But I don't know if it was ever, like, oh, he's better than me, I'm better than him. Like, I never thought that. I don't know if he did. But, no, not at all. Boop. Okay. Let's see here. 130, 135, 130, 130, 130. Okay, so I'm gonna put the nicer gear on my main. I don't know if I should, honestly. Because all of this is 115. Maybe I should put that gear towards the Dragoon. What do you think? Because even though the Dragoon is not my primary, like, it's a bigger jump. Well, we could do this one. The rainbow cap. This one. I could do the headpiece. But, like, the ones that are 115, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, too. Let's do the headpiece for this. No, not the headpiece. This is 115. 130. Yeah, it's not enough of a jump to justify it. Also, yes. Level 50 Dragoon class. Oh yeah, let's go see if Estinian's gonna give us the time of day. We also have tons of dungeons to pick up. Like, so many. So many. Let's do the Dragoon. Okay, so... high level 130 for... what is this? Leg gear. What is my leg gear? See, this is 130, so I'm not gonna even do that. I already bought 130 legs. This is heavy chest. Chest is also 130. I'm not gonna do that. What is that? Heavy chest. Heavy chest. And Crystal Tower. Yes, that too. Leg and a weapon. What is my weapon? Weapon is 115. Leg is... what? Yeah, no. Chest. Chest is 130. Foot? Foot is 110. What is it just these that are holding me down? Yeah, honestly, can I just remove the necklace and see what happens? That's gonna make like a fucking difference, hardly. Head. What is head? Head is 110. It's not, honestly, I thought I had much lower stuff. So this is I need a hands. Is it a hands piece? Foot, head. Yeah, I need a hands. So I'm just gonna throw it on here. That's fine. I level 90? Okay. I'm already there basically with my summoner, so. Okay. Can we gland, please? Okay, so that takes us to 90. Let's take these hands out. The 55 hands. Astra, what are you looking at? Okay, let's put these on. Yeah, see, that bumped us up to 99. That looks really good. Okay, update. And then I'm gonna change back to my summoner for right now. Oh, actually, we should do a Dragoon quest. Let's go do this. Your right side, I know. I should buy some stuff there too. Building up tombstones for a while. Going to Heaven's Sword with full 130 will last you well into it. Oh, thank you. I think we're almost there. Almost there. Well, we got some stuff to do before we pop over. I don't remember anything that was happening with my Dragoon besides Husbando Extinian. What are you two doing? If my dog's here, like crinkling, they think it's for them. This is not for you. Get out of here, dude. Hi! You're so cute and fluffy. They're looking at me. Oh, bye-bye, Lulu. Luna's like, you have nothing for me. I'm fucking out of here. You can tell she loves me. We still haven't done the 45 quest either. Yikes, I'm behind. Impeccable timing, Dahlia. A message arrived from Estinian, hi, but moments ago. Much to my astonishment, he would trade words with us and bids us meet him at Boulder Downs. And to His true intentions I cannot say. It may well be a trap, but we must go nonetheless. I trust I can count upon your company. Maybe he'll take off his helmet, and then we can see if he's, like, super cute. I can hope. I can hope. Let me go over this. I think they are pretty clever with their quest names in general. Hi, Uni! Hi, guys! How was Metal Gear? Metal Gear? Were you playing Metal Gear? I was there. I swear I was there. We currently had some very emotional gameplay. I was to tears. It was very feelsy. It's raining? Okay. Be safe. Hi, Sogo! Wait, I can't be nice to Sogo. Sogo is mean to me. I don't know why. When did Sogo and I start disliking each other? I don't remember. But yeah, I was hanging out with him, and he streams, like, kind of whenever. So I got his notification that his stream has started, and I was like, fuck, I gotta stream too. I'm gonna miss his playing time. Bahamut Prime, the music was great. It was very emotional all around. I very much enjoyed it. And I was told that if that made me emotional, I better buckle up. The streamer was crying. Sorry, it's a normal day. I cry maybe once a month on stream, I swear. I thought it was mutual hate. I don't know where it started, though. I think we were just, like, both wanting, I don't want to say Uni's attention, but maybe Mac's attention? I miss Mac. I feel like I haven't seen him in forever. Buckle up, buckaroo. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. Maybe Estinian's gonna come. Lulu. Okay. I don't think I've heard Estinian's voice yet, have I? No, but seeing Louis Suaz... Oh, hello. Hi. Greetings, master. It's been too long. Estinian, end this folly at once. You must know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgard's walls brings us closer to the repeat of the tragedy 20 summers past. Surrender yourself and the eye, and return with me to Ishgard before it's too late. Possibly more crying. Always crying. Ah, but it is already too late, master. For you see, Nidhogg has already awakened. What? There's always some catastrophe. Hear me, master. You have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. Even as he slumbered, Nidhogg seethed with irreplaceable rancor for that wound of 20 years ago. That rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land, far from the Holy See, then, and only then, could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardians be spared. You mean to make a bait of yourself? See, I told you, knew it! I knew it, he was a noble one. He can't be a bad guy. Nay, there is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndale. I'm gonna hope that he's a good guy. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than anyone else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became a dragoon. Dragons long outlive men, and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbor burns as a fire in their hearts, over time swelling into unquenchable inferno. You need only look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. Dahlia's just like, another world-ending crisis, yeah, whatever. I wish they paid me, you know? Like, I would be like in my nice little mansion, it's just making it rain, you know? So nice. When last he darkened our skies, the great worm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. not short of death will prevent him from completing his mission when he wakes. Nidhogg took everything from me, and now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The Eye works in ways men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing 2 Azure Dragoons in 1 generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution, now I ask you to lend me your power. A. The power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before has 2 Azure Dragoons arisen in the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay, our only chance to send the Great Worm into eternal slumber. Behold my armor. It is Draken mail, forged within the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor call to the dragon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same. Clad so, you will inherit the technique passed from the Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon through the generations. Then, and only then, will your training be complete. But first, you must win the Draken Mail, as I and Sir Ulbrich did before you, by proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Azure, a series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. It looks so dope, though. Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see to it that she learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Estinian, wait! Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for the dragons. I take my leave of you. He's just so cool, man. I want to see his face. I want to see his face. Off we go. Man, oh man. What's that? Is that another person riding a mount? How far is that? Can I go over there? What the fuck is that? What is that? It's a dungeon? It's in the sky! Aw, oh, man. That's cool. Alright, I had to see it. I'm so excited. We gotta pick up dungeons. There's so many things to do. Okay. I want the cool armor. You remember? Why do you remember? Estinian. Forgive me, I was deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor of which Estinian spoke. At first, it was my intention to bequeath mine own armor to you. I am an Azure Dragoon no longer, and its powers are wasted on me. It would be simple enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But it is as Estinian said. The Draken armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from the dragon blood whence it came, and the blood's power resonating within the soul of the wearer. Though I can no longer draw upon mine own armor's power, it is bond to me was forged years ago. Were I to bestow it to you now, I fear that it would offer but a scintilla? Scintilla? What? Of the protection it afforded me those bygone days. Aye, Estinian has the right of it. You must claim your armor as he and I did before you. You must complete the trials of the Azure, and that the powers of the dragon blood be yours and yours alone. The ogre's belly will be where your final test begins. I shall dispatch Sir Brucemont there. Seek him out upon your arrival. Heavensward patch? I don't think we're there yet. Where is this? Camp Dragonhead? Son of a bitch. It's always in Camp Dragonhead. Ooh. I feel like my neck needs to be cracked. Ugh. I guess I could have flown there a little easier. Wait. I might have just clicked when I was, yeah. Dragonhead was Camp Dragoon. Am I supposed to go in here? Pay me no mind. I'm just zipping on through. You've grown quite strong since we last met, adventurer, but you pale in comparison to your Azure forebears. If you would prove me wrong, let your lance do the talking. What? I will kick your butt. Easy peasy. Once again, adventurer, you prove yourself worthy beyond my expectations. Take this, but know your trial has only begun. Your next challenge lies in the chamber beyond. Sir Hestine awaits you there. Alright, bye! What eye level is this? Is this gonna be junk? Item level 50. Yikes. I might need to, like, glam to it, but looks like junk, I'm just saying. You, a foreigner, would don the dragon armor? Then prove to us that you will not dishonor it. Ah! This junk, they look nice. I mean, are you gonna come here? I'm not gonna go all the way there where the enemies are. So Elbrick and the Eye said the Eye had chosen you, and it appeared that he speaks truth. The armor is yours. Wear it with pride and honor. Your trial is now complete, but be forewarned. Many before you have made it this far, only to fail at the final challenge. Do not let your overconfidence be your downfall. You say good job, nerd. See, I like that you can mount up in dungeons, or in caves, and WoW you can't do that. So you've made it this far. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of the Azure, or die in the effort. I'm not gonna aggro everything else, my dude. You have demonstrated your powers to me beyond a doubt. Aye, there is not an Ishgardian who would gainsay your right to don the armor of dragons. I shall send word ahead to Sir Ulbricht that you have passed your trials here. It is he who will present you with the fourth piece of armor and consummate your training. Go now, my fellow dragoon, and deliver this land from the Great Worm's wrath. Okie dokie, let's get out of here. Oh, so far. Is this the way out? I do not think this is the way out. And back we go. Scenic tours! Man, we've been on so many adventures today. I'm glad we did the trials first, because that, like, the emotional roller coaster that I experienced is now, like, we're on like the nice quiet lull. Alright, give me the last piece. Don't tell me I have to kill you, though, for it. I heard from Sir Brucemont that you performed most impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever that you'll be the one to save our land. Yet be warned, Talia, one last trial awaits you. You'll face this trial in the presence not of knights, but of ghosts. Make your way towards Steel Vigil and seek out the gravestone north and west of the structure. Take with you this flute, and when you reach your destination, blow a single strong note. A visitor shall soon arrive. Entertain your guests, and should he leave behind a present, return it here to me. That's bizarre, but okay. Where is this? Oh, all the way up there. Okay. See, why is my chocobo moving so slowly? Is it just because it's a chocobo? Why am I slow mode? Why am I moving like a snail? There we go. Maybe it was just the chocobo speed? I don't know. But this is exponentially faster. That way-ish. Okay. Easy peasy. What is this? True North? Interesting. I didn't even play a flute, but that's fine. The game is throwing me a... Ooh. Oh, come on, game. It's making my life easier. Oh, I guess the little wing here means I can fly? I feel like Santa Claus. Your presence before me indicates that you've seen the visitor. Have you aught to show for your deeds? Here you go. Ah, the skull of Greywine, old warrior of the Drabanian horde. It is said that in ages past he would bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days, but a dragon past his prime is a formidable foe nonetheless. In slaying him, you've proven yourself worthy of this. You now possess 4 pieces of the armor that Estinian, myself, and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder about the 5th, I can tell you only that is not mine to give. Fear not, however, your triumphs in the trials and against the dragon of the horde gives evidence that dragon blood now resonates with yours. Yes, you stand before me as prepared for your ultimate challenge as could be. And yet, before we proceed, I would hear it from your own lips. The Great Worm's power is the stuff of legends. Have you truly resolved to fight this battle? To risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutches of its ancient foe? When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. Throw level 45 and 50 job gear in your armoire. Oh yeah, that'll so help for additional classes. Probably should do that, honestly, instead of just like using it and wasting it. Also, I don't know if you can hear it, but my neighbor is like blasting music right now. I don't understand, because I feel like it's always the same thing. I can't make it out. It sounds like... I don't know how to explain it. Like, really shitty, like Final Fantasy thing? I don't know. It's just like, all I can hear is like the bass and the drums. And it's always like the same rhythm, and I don't know what it is he's playing, but it sounds ridiculous. And it drives me bonkers. Like, thankfully, I'm using this room as a stream room and not a bedroom, because in my where I sleep, I can't hear it. But right now, like, I can hear it, and it's just like so strange. So strange. Alright, I think there is where I shall call it a day. Usually I play for a little bit longer, but I think I didn't have enough lunch, and I'm quite hungry. I didn't have a snack, so I want to go grab some food. This shall resume on Sunday. We're gonna basically pick up where we left off. Ish, no! No! You have to come back. I have to leave you on a cliffhanger. 5 more hours. I would if I could. I would if I could. Usually I would like to play for like another hour, but I am kind of tired, and I had a monster and not a snack. So this will again resume on Sunday. Tomorrow we're playing Fallout New Vegas. So if you know anything about that game, please come and help me because I'm very lost and very confused. Prof, thank you for staying up so late. I'm gonna see if anybody is online. God, where is everybody? Nobody streams this late, huh? Thank you so much for your help, Mahed, honestly. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, enjoy my face for a moment. I'm gonna take the babies out. I'm going to grab some food. Probably gonna make some chicken. Yeah, I'm very tired. But today was a very emotional journey. So thank you so much for being a part of that. I think my dogs have learned, like, either, I don't know if it's like my tone, but like maybe the words I use, because every time I'm sort of like winding down, they show up and they're just like, Mommy said she's gonna do something. So they know. So have a good night, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging, and I will see you tomorrow for some Fallout.
Good job!
Thank you.